Now, in my first video, I've mentioned that I hate being social. I try avoiding any type of social contact whatsoever. That's why the title might be a shock to you. Yes, I have made a friend at college. Let's just start at the beginning. In class, I always sat alone and didn't really want to talk with other people, since it was scary for me. Also, a little side note, I was the only girl in class, so I'm just sitting there awkwardly. A few weeks after school started, there was this guy that I hadn't seen before. I thought to myself, whatever, a new guy, nothing special really. He apparently did something else at a different school before switching to IT. In his first day in class, he had forgotten to bring the charger of his laptop. I thought it was funny, since it's kind of important because we need our laptop all day. So he probably looked at another student's laptop for the rest of the day. Other than that, I didn't really pay attention to him really. Until this one Friday. It was actually the week that I adopted my second dog. Anyways, the class was over and I was really excited to go home to play with my new dog. However, one of the guys from my class told me that there was this mandatory social thingy after class. I was pretty mad since I wanted to see my dog's happy face. But now I had to wait because of this social thingy? I hate being social! Anyways, it was some kind of thing to make the class closer as a group. There were things as stand from tallest to smallest. I was close to the middle, but more to the side of the smaller people, I think. We also had to stand in order of shoe size. I had the tiniest feet. Yay, I guess. Then other stuff of what music we liked and random things. After all of that, they told us to write down 3 questions and ask them to some of our classmates. At this point, I was anxious because I didn't want to talk to people that much. So I tried my best to figure out some questions. I remember 2 of the 3 questions. They were, why did you decide to study IT? Do you play video games? And I'm not sure, but I think the last question was, do you have any pets? I talked to 3 people. 2 of them I don't really remember the conversation of, but those aren't really important. This is about the first guy I talked to. His nickname is C. So I just finished up writing down my questions, and C walked up to me. I'm so nervous at this point. We decided that he would ask his questions first. So he looks down at his paper and asks me,
What is 2 plus 2?
I'm like, wait, what? I was expecting this question that I wouldn't want to answer. I look at him confused and just tell him that it's 4. He then looks at his paper again.
What is 2 multiplied by 2?
I laugh, finding it funny and original that he's asking these questions. Again I say 4. I get ready for the last question, thinking that he would ask a really difficult formula now.
What is 2 squared?
Relieved from the easy question, I answer 4 again. Then I started asking my questions. After I ask him if he plays video games, he replies that he does and asks me if I do too. I told him that I did too, and he asked for my Steam account. After the questions, we had to do this thing on our computer. C asked me if I would mind if he would sit next to me. My brain then screwed up, and I said yes. To which he then replied,
Oh, okay. I will just sit somewhere else then.
I quickly said, I mean no, I don't mind. Later that evening, C added me on Facebook and Steam and asked me if I had Discord. Of course I did, so I gave him my username. That moment I was in a call with L, my Swedish friend. And I'm just freaking out explaining him everything. Okay, so I met this guy at school today and he wants to play games with me. But I don't want to be in a call with him alone. Can you please join the call with me? Luckily L was totally fine with it and joined the call with me. C immediately noticed that L was Swedish, which I actually found pretty impressive. We then played some GTA together. The next Monday I saw him at school again, waiting for class to start. I wasn't sure if I should talk to him, but I did anyways. We also sat next to each other during class. When class was almost over, I was thinking to myself, oh god, this is so awkward, I can't wait to just be alone and eat at the park. As we get up, C then asks me,
Where do you actually eat during lunch?
I told him I ate at the park, and he asked me if he could go with me. So yeah, I let him go to the park with me. It was such an awkward silence. There will be more stories about this guy, but that will be for another video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to become part of the judgers. Bye guys!